Hello my friends, you basically all know what the ND did to me, which is extremely bad because I am on the major depression right now because of themselves. The federal government, the liberal of Mr. Justin Trudeau, are doing nothing for me. Okay, they're doing a lot for Muslims, but they're not doing nothing for me. Okay, my case is worth a look, because what the government federal has done to me is extremely bad, because I know they're going into election in 2019, and this video must be seen by most of people that would like to look at my video. As I said, I'm not scared, I'm not shy. I want to tell everything about what they did to me. What they did to me is very simple, I have counted my story before or in the past, and if you like me to explain my whole story, I'm always available to do it, and it is fair for me to do it as well, The government is kind of strict right now because they know they can't do fuck all without interest. And the interest that they think that they have belong to us, the population, because we are the population who are suffering for what Mr. Trudeau is doing. Mr. Justin Trudeau is doing the same thing as his father, his dad did when he was in power. And Mr. Justin Trudeau, I can tell you right now that you're doing very bad. And you have a very bad impression to all the Quebecers and I believe all the Canadians, because everyone that I talk about you, Mr. Trudeau, everyone is against you. Everyone is against the whatever idea you may take in the day. It's very bad. If you look at you, Mr. Trudeau, you're taking our money, you're sending it abroad. Canada, and it's not good because we do need the money. Canadian, we do need the money, not other countries which are rich, and you're doing this just to appear a good man to them. But to us, you're a bad man. You're not a good man, you're a bad man to us. And it is not fair to see our money going out just like this without doing nothing. Myself right now, I speak a lot about that because I know I'm telling the truth, and the truth might hurt the government, because if I say something right, if I say only the truth, it will face up the government. Mr. Trudeau will have it right in his face. Same thing for all the ministers that are liberals. Same thing for all the members of parliament that are there just to waste our money. I don't consider any politician myself, because they are just a band of crooks. They're crook. Especially when they're acting like fool. They're idiots. I know they're morons. I don't have the word for them, because they're wearing all the bad words as it can, all the bad words that stands right now. I can tell that the member of parliament, ministers, prime minister, they all wear it, and it's been worn by you all the time, and you're very bad. I don't want the conservatives to take over the liberals, because it's gonna be the same fucking shit, the same fucking crap. You will forget about us veteran. Us veteran, we did everything for our country. Okay, we did the best. We did the very best. And look at what the country is giving back to us. Fuck all. And we still have to go to court to fight our case, which are right, because Mr. Trudeau, you just ignore that fucking promise that you did during the election. It's very bad. It's very bad for. I would not be proud being you. Being you, I would not be proud at all. I would be fucking scared because of the next election coming up. You know that you're going to be out. I'm only hoping they're going to be out, okay? Last time I went to my psychologist, I told him, hey, I had a nightmare last night. I said, what kind of nightmare did you have? Well, it was Mr. Trudeau and everything. Well, it was a real nightmare because I was dreaming at Mr. Trudeau, which is called a nightmare. You can't have a good dream when you dream to Mr. Trudeau and his fucking liberal government. The fucking federal government, you know, it's a real pain in the ass right now because they're not listening to us, the population. And since you're not listening to us, well, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you think. You know, it's very bad. And especially what you're doing right now with Muslims, Islamists, it's not right because yourself, you're an Islamist and you're giving all of our money to Islamists. Omar Khadr was the worst of them because he killed an American soldier and he blinded another one. And Omar Khadr was an assassin, you know, and you compensate an assassin because he was put in jail in Afghanistan, then moved to Guantanamo. Guantanamo is a prison for terrorism. It's a prison for, you know, whoever attack people. But you decided to take him out of there. Once he was here in Canada, you decided to apologize, apologize from Canadian to him and give him $10.5 million, which is was wrong. Wrong all the way, you know. This guy, since you took him out of there, should have been his compastorate, should have been only it. Just the way that you take him out of there should have been it. No money, that's it. You're out. You're free here. You have your freedom. You can live here in Canada without nothing. But the thing is, since you gave him $10.5 million, we do need that fucking money here in Canada. Us citizens, we all need that fucking money, but you gave it to him. Same thing of the three other Muslims that you compensate with $30 million. What do you think you're doing? You're doing very bad, Mr. Trudeau. Anyways, I'll let you on this, Mr. Trudeau, and just think wisely. What you have done is extremely wrong, okay? And believe me, you will not die without knowing from us. Bye.